Okay, today we're talking about the Bergen Star or Torx sockets with foam tray insert. Okay, if we take a look at the Bergen socket they're in 3/8 inch drive, these particular set. You go from T10 to T55. You can see up there the sizes T10, T15, T20, T25, T27, T30, T40, T45, T50 and T55. The item number is 1176. So they are 48mm in length. They are Torx or Star drive, 10 pieces. And like I say, they are 3/8 inch drive. They do other bits in different various sizes, 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch as well. But these are the 3/8 inch drive ones. These are probably the main usage that you would get. The sizes of Torx or Star probably in this within this 3/8 inch drive. They are chrome vanadium, so that's the actual socket itself, and the actual the gunmetal grey S2 bits as well. If you on the odd one, you can see the actual CRV, so it's not moly or S2 particularly. It's just it has got CRV on it, so it's chrome vanadium on the actual bit as well. So we'll have a look, move up to the macro view of the actual sockets themselves. Okay, so if we go into macro mode now, take a look at one of these sockets. We can see that we've got a chamfered edge on the female end. They're indented or detented, whichever way you want to say it, on all the sides. There's a good look at the inside of that. So chamfered edge on the front. We've got a recess, 2 band of recess lines with our familiar font chrome vanadium on there, and you've got your size T15. The actual bit part itself is chrome vanadium as well. Some of the you can just take a look at that smaller one. There we go. Something that I did note was a little bit odd was the font on the T45 is ever so slightly different to the rest of the sockets. You can see it's a lot bigger, even with the double-digit sockets on the other ones. The T40 is a lot bigger than the T45. That's just the only real indiscrepancy really between the sockets. As you can see again, T30 is a lot bigger still than T45 as well. So that's the only indiscrepancy, but it's not a major one, to be fair. If we take a look, one of the bigger Torx bits. You can just see the finish on the edge of that there. Otherwise the socket part is all exactly the same 3/8 style finish as what we looked at first of all. You can see some markings on there. That's obviously the size again, T55. And you can just see the V there, so that's obviously for chrome vanadium. So these bits are chrome vanadium. And remember, with these kind of bits, you do have to gradually apply the torque. That's how they snap, no matter on what brand it is. There you go, you can see CRV. So it's the bit material is labelled as chrome vanadium and not S2 or moly, not chrome moly. So it's definitely labelled as chrome vanadium. But you do have to apply the torque gradually with these kind of bits. Otherwise they will snap off no matter what brand they are. That's the big problem people have when it comes to using bits like this. Same with the bits that come in separate with an adapter, and different bits that you put into the adapter. The same thing, all made out of this similar materials. The same with S2, chrome moly and chrome vanadium. You apply the torque gradually, you put the pressure on, and then more and more and more. You don't just gun it full, and that's how they snap. So that's where people go wrong. But so that's a look at the Bergen 1176 Torx bit sockets. Like I say, a lot of Bergen stuff being reviewed at the minute, but that Bergen online direct place is very cheap, and if a lot of the stuff out there by the different manufacturers is pretty much the same stuff like we've seen, then I'd be a fool not to order it from the cheaper Bergen website at the minute. So but again, there'll be a lot of people wanting to buy these particular products, and they'll find the video useful. Again, when it comes to actually testing out the tools, that'll be down to the other video sections. I'm working on the motorbikes and things like that, so that'll obviously be you know, down the line in the future. But that's the Bergen Torx bit sockets in 3/8 drive and 48mm length, 10 pieces. Okay, so they will just, and I mean only just about fit in this small drawer on the in the toolbox here. Obviously you've got the Allen, standard Allen type in there as well at the back, so it just about gets in nicely there. We do have some other we got the longer ones, the 110mm length ones, to take a look at soon. And we've also got the basic hex bit set, which is a similar kind of thing to this the silver line ones at the back, but it's more of the one, you know, it's more of a set that comes with the adapters. The set that comes with the adapter, so it's the little bits, you know, that goes into an adapter. Except you will use that adapter that comes with it, because they're a lot thicker on the bottom. But we take a look at them down the line. That's just a backup, a cheap backup in case any of those regular Allen ones fail and snap in the back. And then you've always got the 2-in-1 type to do it. Obviously of various bits, and you know, bits in various Allen bits anywhere amongst me various bits and the adapters, and you know, things like that, as well as backup anyway. But you know, that's just, that was only, we'll have a look at this like I say in another review down the line, but this was only £2, something like £2.80 odd or £2.50 odd again. So it was worth throwing into the order, especially if you're buying a few other things for that kind of money. So we'll take a look at that.